What are we doing right now?
We are driving through the industrial area trying to find our windows.
Why are we having to do this?
Because we're saving money by getting them ourselves.
Alright guys, so our original windows got lost in transit, so we ordered them from RB Components. Thank goodness they were able to get them here in like 3 days because everything was ready to go at the house. So now we've got it all set up. We are picking them up. They just arrived. We're in this gigantic warehouse.
Terrible driver. I am tracing our windows so that I can create a stencil. We can put on the wall. We can cut it out.
Yay! So we're doing 2 windows, one up there, one up there, and then back here we have this beast of a passenger door slider window, which by the way has been back ordered for over 6 weeks. RB Components hooked it up and they sent it to us, so we're going to install that bad boy.
Officially making our windows. Gonna start by cutting the ribs out in this section to make room for our windows in the back to go right across there.
This is what it looks like. We have stenciled out, we've measured. We use these little marks as references. We make sure everything is measured up from the tops to the side. We tape it, we trace it, and we cut it. Boom. What are you doing, honey?
Officially putting our first hole in the van.
Do it!
What am I wired
Now I have a pilot hole.
Let there be light.
I think there's a hole in the van.
I'm putting Rust-Oleum on here. Rust-Oleum is going to help it from rusting. So you're just doing a little dab. Just where we cut, we're just adding some.
Good morning. So we let these windows sit overnight with the holes just cut out because we needed the Rust-Oleum to dry. So now we're going to put the windows in.
Well, it might rain today, but we are prepared. And if you're making your own van build, get white Rust-Oleum if you're building a white van. We didn't realize it came in different colors. And last night we had Rust-Oleum dripping because I put too much on. You only need a little bit, and you only put it on where you cut. I was painting the van black last night.
Excuse me.
Hey, let's get out of
Where do you think you're going with that?
So this is what it will look like. There will be some butyl tape oozing. We could just wait for that to dry a little and then cut it right off with a razor blade. And there you go.
We learned you have to make sure this goes the right way, otherwise it has nothing to grip onto. And we also learned that it's best to put the screws in on these two first so that they line up and then go all the way around. Where you have this break in your metal, they end up looking like that. So if you start with these two screws on the end, then everything else kind of lines up. And we also know, because watching a few other videos, that the screws go into these holes. I don't know if you guys can see this trim. The skinny little outline, that's where your screws go in. So they might not line up on the factory ones. Whatever.
Can't cut it. I'm so sweaty.
You're having the best time ever.
Just trying to trim up all these extra pieces here. Make it flush. Giant window.
It's a big freaking hole, man.
Steph, tell them how long it took for us to do this window.
Like 2.5 hours. David's a ninja though.
Oh
He
my
just
gosh.
kept cutting and cutting and cutting. So I don't know if we got the wrong size window.
I think we got the wrong size window.
If you just have to take out more window than what most people say.
Most people say that you go all the way on these big windows just to the edge where the ribs start and just cut that out.
I
We
don't
had to
know,
go
though.
into the double layer by like almost a full inch all the way around.
We just tried to be a little more conservative on this time because the last one we made our holes maybe a smidge too big. It worked out just fine, but wiggity, 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 wiggity. We're sweaty and disgusting. And now I'm gonna take my husband to the airport.
Okay guys, this is the final masterpiece. We finished it. We did not film all of the installation, but it turned out perfect. So we actually added this gate here for protection. We were told that you can easily open these. So to avoid any theft, this was put in here. You can still crank this bad boy open, get some airflow. Here's the final version of the rear windows. They turned out perfect as well. We just had to add a little sealant around them. From the inside, you just pinch this, open it up, and we have a little screen. We could not be happier with these windows.